I'm locked in.
Recording. Y'all ready?
No,
I'm crying inside. I'm always ready.
I'm ready.
Always.
Get my mic up here. I'm gonna move my mic closer for this exact since only this one scenario. My mic closer.
First of all, welcome to Shattered Faith. It's here. It's a thing. We in this. I have a speech prepared. Welcome, brave souls, to the ancient land of Old Adamon, continent rich in history, teeming with vibrant cultures and riddled with scars of countless battles. Worlds where gods walk among mortals, where magic and technology intermingle in a delicate balance. The indomitable spirit of humanity shines brightest in the face of adversity. The story begins in the heart of Old Adamon, the sprawling city of Adam. This metropolis stands as a beacon of technological advancement and human ingenuity. Its skyline dominated by towering spires and bustling with the activity of its diverse inhabitants. Governed by a strict caste system known as the Echelons, Adam thrives under the leadership of its oligarchic council, where power is distributed among the elite of diamond, platinum, and gold. The lower echelons of soldiers, merchants, and peasants serve their roles in this complex society. To the north lies the frozen expanse of Korgatha, land of icy winds and snow-capped mountains, where survival is a daily struggle against the elements. Here, the hardy folk of Korgatha have forged their existence through sheer determination and resilience, their lives a testament to the strength of human spirit. South of Adam, across the turbulent seas, once stood the city of Yuldava, though nothing more than a memory. It was obliterated by some unknown forces, leaving its fate shrouded in mystery. Remnants of Yuldava now lie scattered, a grim reminder of the cost of tyranny and the price of freedom. In this era, the gods wage their celestial wars on the material plane, their battles raging across the land and leaving devastation in their wake. People of Adam, staunchly anti-theist, reject the divine meddling in their affairs, choosing instead to rely on their own strength and wisdom. Yet even they cannot escape the impacts of the divine conflict. War among the gods shapes the very world around them. In the midst of all this chaos, darkness lurks. Whispers of rebellion echo through the streets. Secret societies plot in the shadows, and ancient evils stir from their slumber. Your journey will take you through the gleaming halls of Adam's elite, the frozen wastes of Korgatha, maybe even the forgotten ruins of Yuldava. You'll uncover secrets that could shatter the very foundations of this world and face challenges that will test your faith, your courage, and your very humanity. Prepare yourselves, for the path ahead is fraught with danger and uncertainty. Faith of Old Adamon lies in your hands. You rise to the challenge and forge a new destiny, or you be consumed by the darkness that threatens to engulf this land. The choice is yours. The adventure begins now. Humanity must prevail. Welcome, people.
I'm scared.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Welcome to Adam. A beautiful city. Giant architecture and very Roman-inspired lines fall everywhere. The image that you are looking at in front of you is Adam. This is what it looks like. Heavily inspired by Greek and Roman figure and style, combined with extreme arcane and innovative magic. This is where all of you call home. Every single one of you in the Echelon of Gold, Keepers of Humanity. This is where all of your base of operations happen. This is where most of your life will take place, as you guys are very public figures. In some cases, people love you. In others, people despise you. But what you are does not change. It's who you are that might. This story is not one of triumph. It never will be. Going into this, understand, I had you guys fill out consent forms for a very big reason, and that's because I will play with your emotions. I will never touch your reds, talked about your yellows, But I want this to be impactful. That's why I wanted you all to connect with your characters and connect with the world around you. People here are proud in general. And it might not be in the nation that they serve or what they have, but in who they are. Some might be proud because of their rebellious nature. Others might be in what their facets are or what they serve. People are proud, and there's no one prouder than gold. Pride is the symbol of your station. You wear it very, very well. There's so many different characters that involve this place, and so many things that could shape the entirety of Laria for all time. You are making a campaign and world-defining adventure. You guys will have a major impact on things moving forward. And you are telling a story with me. Feel it. Embrace it. Take it all in. A lot of work that I've done, and now you guys are going to be putting in that work too. And I hope you enjoy everything. Even the parts that might tug at the heartstrings. We're going to start off our little introduction now. And what better to start off brothers? Brothers who have forged bonds forever and forever remain unbroken. There's a man, terrified, begging for his life, pleading for mercy, covered in blood, wounded mostly beyond recognition. This is not a good man. This was a very, very bad man who liked to put people down, who liked to put people under his boots. This man has no love in himself. The only thing he cares about is what he has. But right now, he is at the end of a sword. That sword connects all the way back to a very thin but deadpan face. Divine, what do you say to this man?
Your expression. It's quite captivating. I might want to put that in my painting. Brother, do you wish for me to kill him right here and right now?
I could care less, if I'm being honest. I don't think... I don't believe he is of use.
Around you lie his corpses. People have sworn themselves to this man. Maybe we're under his payroll. People who wanted to be just like this man, who is now groveling, begging for his life. and he is completely at your mercy. Will you be merciful? Cut him down like the rest.
I I start tearing up a little bit. And I will hover over to the man. I'm so sorry that you couldn't be stronger. Your ideals would have lived if you were.
I have money. I can give you whatever you want, whatever you need. I have wealth. Whatever you need, I promise. Anything. That's a demonic crest. What do they need? We can set up trade. It's fine. I could whatever you need.
I don't need you for anything. I just wanted more. I'd hoped you'd be more. I can make everything you have. Items aren't important.
Please.
The future is. And I will blink away and teleport.
The sword sits at the base of his chest, Divine. One thrust, and you have as much paint as you will need for a beautiful painting. It sits right at the edge of his aorta. It is so much pigment.
Since you are no use to my brother or our ideals, then I guess I will make use of what I have. May my brush be my blade, and your blood my ink. And I'm gonna let go of the blade, have it animate, and I'm going to have the blade go through his neck and lift him up.
You watch as his body begins to rise, the blood beginning to pour out from where the neck went. For you watch the light leave his eyes. A horrible, horrible man. Gone. Like they were nothing. They still have use to you. Divine, would you like to describe your character for me?
Zarathustra has quite short hair, as his eyes are purple. There are tints of purple in his hair, which seems a bit unnatural. His eyes look quite empty, for he feels empty as so. And he hopes that maybe he can relearn some of the emotions he felt he once lost. Or in the world that is maybe ugly for others, he hopes to find beauty. And that is me, Zarathustra.
Begin casting strokes with your brush, making beautiful works of art with the remnants of what used to be. You know your brother teleported away. And as we follow that line of teleportation, we find a very emotional man struggling with the concept of why they couldn't just be stronger. Gabe, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, Adonis is very tall, very sinewy, wearing like almost like a bodysuit with these very visible arcane bandages underneath. Uh, there is a stream of tears pooling down as I am roughly a mile in the sky, currently raining meteors down on the battlefield we were just on. And one of the spell scrolls from the bandage themselves are all kind of inscribed with arcane sigils, and as I cast the meteor storm, one of them burns away as the spell scroll is consumed for it. And I just sit there and I cry.
Faint smell of cigarette smoke starts to hit your nostrils as you cry. You hear the slight sound of a drag of a cigarette, that slight burning of the ashes. Well, well, well. Is it done?
Yes, it's done.
Good.
Of no benefit, no joy. It
You
a
may not.
shame.
You may not find joy in it, but I do. I find it great.
This is terrible.
It's death.
No,
Comes for
not
us
the
all.
death. Just their suffering.
Sometimes suffering is necessary. Drag of a cigarette as you turn around. See a very pretty face for someone saying something so raw. Floating right next to you. Saves me a bit of work though.
You need something from us.
Your report.
Report. Right. I'll have my brother provide that. He's more detail oriented.
Fair enough. See you back in the city.
Yes, the city.
You might want to hurry back. Clean yourself up too. I think the keepers have a meeting.
Keepers. Right, of course. I'll make sure we're there. And I snap my fingers and I cast precipitation. The clothes are instantly cleaned. And I will. I don't know. I will wait for my brother to finish up what he's doing. I'm not even paying mind to what he's doing right now. I'm just looking off into the horizon.
You see destruction. And a city on the edge of that destruction, way, way in the distance. The people that you killed were bad people, but that doesn't matter to you. What you do is necessary, even if wrong. The ends will always justify the means.
It's a beautiful day. A sad day. But. Oh. The world is just so wonderful.
Burning, beautiful sun in the sky. Beats on your face, connecting with the fire from the meteor swarm below. It mingles, and you can feel the air blast hitting you. There you see Dodam. Place you'll have to head back to. You see
It's
your
taking-
brother way down below, finishing up a beautiful piece of art like they always are.
Takes too long with these things. Far too long with these things. I will use telepathy, speak to him, and I'll go, "We are leaving back to Adam. There is to be a meeting of the echelons, I believe. Or so I've been told."
Understood. I'm just about done. And then as I finish up, I will conjure a giant sword and I will step on the hilt of the blade and it will begin floating up. And that is my animate from my class. So it is able to fly.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. All right.
And here is my performance.
To Adam, then. Are you prepared? Damn.
Yes, I am.
God damn.
Fucking dope.
I will clap my hands together and part them, and I will cast the I'll just use teleport. I'll just teleport. I open like almost like a rift, a shimmer in space, and then we like warp there almost instantly.
Oh yeah. You guys begin to teleport in, we move on. Our next keep. Our next one being somebody who has seen many things. They lay in their bed. Dreams of regret cause pools of sweat fall on their skin. It's hard sleeping in a cushy bed when you spent so much of your time in barracks tents out in the wilderness. Christian, what would your character be dreaming about?
I really don't know. Probably just battles. Nondescript. Any location.
Weird having these being a keeper. You're not out in the field much anymore. Play a different role. Still respected. Very heavily respected. Would not being out in the field bother your character?
Definitely wouldn't feel as useful.
Playing with aristocrats and turncoats. It's no fun. Rather die with a spear in your hand. Because you have a legacy to carry out.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to describe your character for me?
Super average looking, short haired, beard and mustache guy. Probably blends in with any other militiaman pretty well, except for the required regalia my rank describes me.
Flecks of gold dot your armor in an almost pompous display that bothers you. But it requires that they show your station. You're always modestly dressed. Ready for battle. And if you're not ready for battle, you're at least gonna wear something that's comfortable. Feel a knock on your door. Sir? Sir?
I'll get up. I'll get up and go open the door in person.
See, right hand immediately go over their heart, salute. Sir. I, permission to speak, sir?
Don't worry about treating me professionally. Drop your hand. Speak to me like a man.
Goes into a, at ease stance. You were requested, in the chambers, in the audience chambers for a meeting with the other keepers of humanity.
Immediately?
Within the next 20 minutes.
Understood.
Apparently the brothers and Hawk will be joining as well.
Things must be pretty big.
I would assume. I don't know exactly what it's about, but I would assume with the Guardians' Day festivities and the scientific prowess show happening, might be some stuff, and maybe the ongoing pirates situation.
Yes. Message received.
Sir, would you like anything brought to you? Food, water, wine, whiskey, beer?
I do not want to be treated to accommodations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. May I be excused?
Yes.
Salutes one more time, walks away. You noticed this soldier standing in front of you wore different clothing than you. Their armor was advanced. They had a pack on their back and some sort of rod with a trigger. It glowed in a very weird sense. Their armor, all magic. Not like it used to be.
Alright.
You've always preferred the heft of a good spear. You don't need anything fancy when it comes to battle. This news, what do you do?
Well, assuming I'm not currently properly dressed.
No,
Unless
you
I am. No, I'm not. Oh. Quick, efficient. Throw the stuff on. Get those boots on. Head on over.
Good. We move on. Somebody a bit different. Traveler. Somebody who has spent most of their time outside of city walls. A lit cigar dots across your lips. Caravans slowly making their way into the city. It's been a long time since you've been back here, Hawk. A couple of people waving at you that you recognize. Skylar, describe me your character.
Alrighty. So, you'd see a pretty slim, fit looking man with a deep blue poncho dotted with what we would know as Aztec eye designs on it. Deep blue hat, cigar in mouth, a bit grizzled on the face. You notice the poncho's hanging over the left arm just a little bit. He's got the look of, I really just want a nap.
Funny part with this wagon, it is a trade wagon, but the funny part about it is, beyond the produce and things like that, there are also 3 corpses being dragged behind it. People tried to rob it. Not uncommon. These ones had a bounty on them, in which you like to keep a few handbills on just in case. A little extra money goes a long way, and hey, they also helped you make some extra bullets.
Mm-hmm.
You walk into a town, a couple people notice the small sheets. It's very obvious that there's bodies behind there. See a lady comes up to you, goes, "Hey, Hawk!" It's a tabaxi woman, actually. Walk up to you. "Long time no see."
Who's this woman?
Just some tabaxi woman. Looks to be some sort of commoner. Someone you may have known, but it's been quite a few years. She's got these leopard prints, like, spots on her. Very pretty. Wearing classic kind of Adamani peasant clothes. Simple skirt, shirt, a little bit of jewelry. Welcome back to town.
I'll tip my hat to her and say, "Well, howdy there. Forgive me for being a bit rude now. Don't quite remember your name. It's been a while since I've been in this little spot of heaven."
Sorry, Eitiri.
Hey, dearie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how's this fine day treating you?
Not too bad. I see you bringing in shipments of fresh vegetables and fun ingredients.
Oh, yeah.
Were there any new trade routes done, mate? Cross
I
continent?
scratch my chin. Would I know?
Yeah, you would. There are a couple of off-continent stuff, a couple of trade routes. So you're gonna be getting some new spices in that really haven't been seen on this continent yet.
Well, good news, miss. There were a few off-continent ones, but nonetheless, should be getting some new spices here.
Excellent. Did you run did you see any tyrant battles on the road? But you would also know, off in the distance, something was fighting, something big, bigger than mountains, and you just assume that they were the tyrants as well.
Well,
Or the divines.
it's either mountains being moved, the gods having a hissy, or yeah, some titan shit going on. Usual day in this perfect spot of heaven.
Yes. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Have a good one. Nice seeing you, Hawk.
You as well. Keep in touch.
As they walk away, you turn around to see a puff of cigarette smoke hitting your face, and a toothy grin.
Is that my guy?
That's not your guy this time. This is someone else.
Excuse me, miss. Got your cigarette smoke where it don't belong.
Who you calling Miss?
Well, based on appearances, excuse me if I was rude.
I don't mind. But I try to, let gender expression be what it wants to be.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Long time no see, Hawk.
Oh hell, Hawk's bad with names. Who's this lady?
This... not someone you've ever met before, actually.
Oh, I don't seem to recall. Excuse me if My demeanor's a bit off and coming. I'm not used to cold just yet.
I tend to stick to the shadows. Makes things a little easier.
Likewise.
Heard you were coming back into town. Perfect timing too. Keepers are having a meeting.
Oh, joy.
Which means you need to hustle. Take the tram. To right. The council chambers. Easier that way.
I know I hate this big city shit. Take a puff of my cigarette or my cigar.
Yeah. You'll get used to it.
If I gotta.
You took the job.
Dude, I did. Dude, I did.
They'll be waiting for you. Think you might be the last one.
Fashionably late, as always.
Move
Alright.
on to our next and final. You wake up. Tired. Like you always are. Makeup slightly running down your face. How long have you been asleep for? Questions echo across your brain. I don't remember falling asleep. When did you fall asleep? In fact, when was the last time you slept a full night? Page of papers, handwritten, lay across your desk. Ink spilled out onto a half-finished document. Frustration. We have a meeting soon. What happened yesterday? Thoughts, like many, echo across your mind. Lovely dress she always wear. Oh, a lovely dress like the ones that you always wear. Lay across you. And you need to fix your makeup again. Lex, what is your response to these feelings that you are feeling currently?
I look around. Am I alone?
Seems to be.
Am I home?
You are.
Well, that's unexpected. I rub at my eyes. It's, for all the fucking good it will do. Fingers come away with running makeup on them. Sigh. And look at the half-finished report on my desk. What was I writing?
As you go to look at the note, you started writing a report to the rest of the keepers, talking about the affairs and why this meeting is had, as you were one of the ones who set it up. Been a while, but it's becoming all so necessary, especially with the festivities and the public appearances and things that are happening. But it changed. As you get farther and farther down the page, the words, they get more delirious as you likely got tireder, and
It happens.
it's not the first time you've kind of just passed out. You don't sleep well. Would you like to describe your character for us as you glance up to look into a mirror?
Of course. Belinette does not look like she belongs in Gold Echelon. She doesn't look like she belongs in this group at all. She looks like an anxious, overworked office employee. And she looks tired. So tired. Her features, movements give the impression that if you were just to blow on her, she might just fall over and into sleep that maybe she wouldn't wake up from. There are dark bags under the eyes and sunken cheeks. She's too thin. Slender is too kind a word. She needs so much rest. There's dusky, gray-purple skin, delicately pointed ears, very deep red lips. Green eyes in two shades. There's an outer ring of more neon. There's the inner color is a deeper, darker sort of moss. Very black sclera. Short, messy, ink black hair. She wears quite a bit of gold jewelry, perhaps the only mark of her station. Metal choker, earrings, rings, bracelets to eyebrow rings, caps to the ears, little gold studs along the rims. And of course, right now, as she's looking in the mirror, sort of inspecting with a sigh, running makeup from more bad dreams. Or maybe they were bad, she doesn't know. She looks down at herself. There's a very professional dress that she fell asleep in. Maybe a tad risque, but professional. But for all intents and purposes, Belinette Val Baldrain does not look like a keeper. She looks more like a secretary. She looks into the mirror and sighs. Fuck. Looks down at the note. And the sort of just babble it had turned into. Well, I can't use this. Fuck. And is going to get up from her seat and immediately wobble, catch herself on the chair. Tell herself she probably stood up too fast. And go to fix her makeup and change clothes because I have a meeting to get to and it's important. I have to get to the meeting.
It's in about 20 minutes.
Fuck. I'll do my best.
You know what this meeting is about. And it is a little bit of a harder topic for you. And you know the things you hear at this meeting, and not things you haven't heard 1,000 times. Help. It's just placation.
It always is.
You and the rest of the keepers have a different relationship. All of you are strange individuals, which is quite funny. People would think that a group that is supposedly supposed to be tight-knit would be similar. In fact, most of the designated groups in the echelons are similar, except for the keepers. But it's almost better this way. Every one of you has something different to bring to the table. And no, you may not all consider each other friends, but esteemed colleagues. You all here for one reason or another that connected you, and you all have a role that fits humanity. Does your makeup go on smoothly?
No, I don't. Not today. I know what day it is, what day is coming up, and I know the things I'm going to have to hear today. And I think my hands are shaking a little as I apply the makeup. I do my best, though. It's what prestidigitation is for.
Glance to the right, you see a picture of her. This was her house.
Great.
You see that picture of your beautiful sister. You remembered you were supposed to have a meeting, but it was not this meeting. What day is it today again? Well, if today's the keeper meeting, what happened to yesterday's meeting in the gardens?
No, but then was that supposed to be today?
There must be a mix-up of some kind. Maybe you're just so tired. Everything kind of blends together. You'll think about it soon enough. You look at the clock. 13 minutes to the meeting.
Not very much time, so I'm going to do my best to try to focus and get ready.
Focus. Yourself make presentable, up with prestidigitation. Take the edge off of things. Deep breath. No notes. It's all gone anyway, but it's same kind of speech. Just a little different because quote unquote band is back together right now. It's been probably a year since everyone's been in the same area. Hawk's always doing things off continent, and brothers are doing whatever they're supposed to do. Constantine's always around. They're kind. Maybe a little lost sometimes, but they're a war vet. They tend to get a little lost. But you have others to help you too. And you yourself are a very, very busy woman. You go to feel the side of your neck and shoulder and find a bit of a stiffness there. You wonder who's all going to be at this meeting and who should be and who won't be. Is also a question. You realize you're about as ready as you'll be. Take one glance at picture as you walk out the window. Or walk, not the window, the door!
No, I definitely walk out the window.
Splat.
Kidding.
Alright, campaign, everybody. The eyes of your sister almost seem to follow you as it's a straight-on portrait. You wonder how many times she's done these meetings. And what do they look like when she...
Better, probably.
As you walk out the door, you make your way to the halls. Find yourself, eventually after going the districts into the tram, and into the Adamantine Tower. You walk in. Everyone's there. All the keepers.
Oh, shit, am I late?
Just on time. Just on time. Like always. Creature of habit. And of course, you all see your final member walk in.
I tip my hat.
You all know her. Elinette.
Just like out of my head.
I'm just smiling, looking generally nowhere.
Sorry for making you all wait. I say this, but I'm on time. This is more something I've said. It's social etiquette.
Without Zara looking out of a sketchbook he's currently drawing in, he goes, "You look tired."
Yes, well, very busy, as all of us are. Glad to see you all. Very good to see all of you. And Hawk, nod my head again. It's good to have you back in town.
Miss Belnett, good to be here. It's been quite a while since we've all gathered around. Maybe we should get some drinks sometime.
I don't drink.
Okay.
You smoke?
No.
You hear the sounds of heels clicking behind you. Is it finally the day when all the keepers follow into this chamber once more? And Zarathustra, you know that the air and wake, those mocktails, that are quite delicious.
Problem is, I don't know about how it affects my creativity.
It should not. Who you guys are talking to is probably the most politically powerful person in Adam. Somebody who tends to oversee a lot of these meetings. And frankly, likely also just wanted to see all of you anyway. Zarathustra and Adonis, you would know this person. All of you would. Bellinet, you would also very much know this person. As staring in front of you is the Dominette, Auric Voltan. Dominette and head of the Council of Echelons. I assumed you all have greeted each other.
Just completed. Yes.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Good. Constantine,
Yes.
you're looking thin. Are you eating enough?
When I remember to.
I know you don't like handouts, but you need to eat. Or I will feed you. Can't have you looking like that while being a figurehead. So, Bellinet, what is on the docket for the meeting? Please inform me.
Oh, on habit, Bellinet goes to look down into her arms where she would normally be carrying the sheaf of parchment, notes, whatever. There's a couple things with her. She looks down. She doesn't need to. She knows what this meeting is going to be about. So she just kind of glances down and then up with a purse of the lips, slight. And we'll move to take a seat and say, today's meeting is about the Guardian Day festivities and plans for such.
Yes. You all, of course, likely remember Saftan Barbadrio? I know the twins might not be as familiar, but the rest of you, I am sure, know of her quite well.
Bellinet does not look at the party at this point. She's fiddling with papers on the desk.
Aric's hands gesture over to a wall, and you see a large portrait that says In Memoriam, Saftan Val Baldrian. And you see a picture of a very gorgeous drow woman. Half smile, in a very beautiful set of armor, and it says in quotes, the People's Guardian. Most of you would also know that this is the sister of Bellinet, the older sister. In fact, this is who Bellinet replaced.
Ooh, I see what's going on here.
She was sadly killed in battle. About how long has it been now, Bellinet? 15 years?
15 years.
Such a shame. But that is why we have her in a kind fashion. If you believed in deities, I would say she be deified. A friend of mine says that a lot. And has Jonas ever told you that too?
And told me what?
That your sister should be deified?
No, I can't say he has.
Oh, Jonas Wren. Have any of you had the pleasure to meet Jonas Wren? No?
I don't think I have.
He's a sweetheart, but don't know him very well. Just, work.
I'm trying to get him to be a bit more vocal with his needs. He struggles, but he has very good intention. Now, anyway, Baronet, the floor is yours. I will be here to listen and to insert anything that is need be, and you ask me questions, and I break out the piggy bank.
DM, does Bellanet know what she's supposed to say here? Like, yes, the meeting is about the Guardian Day festivities, but what else would I have known?
This is the first time that you've just been put on the spot in charge of doing this. You know, you've been to the meetings, but you've had comments about... It feels so weird what they do, like a parade and this and that. It feels wrong. So, Auric, your kind of brain clicks a little bit. You kind of remember them at some point saying that if you think it should be different, we'll just put you in charge of it, and you tell us what needs to happen. But this doesn't come back to you until they say, hey, the floor is yours.
Oh, fuck. Bro. I didn't prepare a speech. Bellanet does a... Auric says, like, oh, the floor is yours, and Bellanet blinks up from the table. Blinks at the Dominet. Looks around at the rest of the party. Looks back at the Dominet with these wide, confused eyes. Looks back at the party and goes, well, as you all know, Guardian Day is coming, and, we all know what Guardian Day is, and, you know, in past years, it's... My apologies, let me try to... it's been 15 years since Saftam passed, and Adam decided to commemorate her many different ways for what she did for the people. Guardian of the people and all that. The past years have included parades, holiday. Guardian Day was commemorated in her name. There's a statue in the gardens. She looks at Auric, just kind of floundering, and says, "No, I'm very sorry. I didn't really, I wasn't sure how to prepare for this."
I see. What would your sister want on a day like today? Tell us that. On a day like this day, sorry.
What would my sister want? My sister would want everyone to... She turns and looks directly at Constantine. There's this sort of pleading on her face, and she says, "What do you, I mean, what do you think she would want out of this?"
Oh gosh. I'm not Constantine. Huh. Come on, son. Why? Why do you keep saying that?
That's my expression right now.
Adonis?
He's smiling.
I almost spit out my drink when Divine just to the eyes.
Fucking freak.
I don't. Oh no.
While one brother is always smiling, the other one looks expressionless.
Mason.
What?
That's how I feel.
I need just a little bit of the DM's hand on this one.
I got you. Soft Tom was somebody who wanted to take care of everybody. She was the people's guardian for a reason, and that's because she didn't care what station you were, she wanted to help. Any time that she was around, there was no threat of rebellion. Ever. Not like now. She would want people to just enjoy life without limit of money, station. You'd want people having food and festivities and just living, regardless of the things that are going on outside of them. Not yet.
Huh.
She would want them to not be burdened by the things happening around for one day. To just think everything will be okay for at least a day. Hope. A day of hope.
Okay. Okay. So you look at me, you ask me, and I will look back. Soft Tom would have wanted everyone to be able to enjoy themselves as they are, with no worries. To take away all of the stresses of life for just a moment and think only about this day.
You see, as you're talking, Bellinette's face sort of brightens a bit with a little relief of like, oh, thank God someone helped me. And then she will sort of perk up and say, yes, but, you know, to be honest, Dominette, I don't think that she would have wanted it to be about her at all. She wasn't selfish. It wasn't a selfish thing. I don't understand why. She wouldn't have wanted it to be for her. She would have wanted it to be for everyone. And the chance for the people just to... I mean, she would have wanted more than a day, but a chance for the people just to be people, all equal. No echelons. She hated that. Just everyone to be... to prosper? Yes, prosper is the word I'm looking for. She would have wanted everyone to prosper, regardless of echelon, all on the same footing. But not about her, just in the name of people.
We can do most of that. The people need a hero. which is why it's named after her. But
But I think I'm very sorry, Dominant, but I think the point of what my sister was doing was that everyone could be a hero to each other. That it was never just about her. Sort of. I mean, she's dead. She can't advocate.
no, she cannot.
But she's an idol.
She didn't ever want to be an idol.
No,
Indeed. But it gives those hope when those are in despair.
I agree with Bellinet. I don't understand why we idolize people. Is that not what the gods tried to do? Can this not just be a celebration that humanity itself can create people like this for the sake of everyone?
Belena is nodding.
Mm.
the compromise has to be made. And for
I
this
agree
day
with
to
those two. I like the idea of it being a day just for people to remember and idealize strength. It's good. It drives them.
we compromise and still make it in her name. I have to try to get this through Diamond, remember.
Is Diamond really so against it just being about everyone?
Diamond and Platinum.
Why do they oppose this? I'm confused.
As I've told many of you before, people who are at the top like to stay at the top. They fear for their stations, even though there is no threat.
They have fear at the top.
Always. Those who at
And
the
they
top are
cannot be the top then, can they? That seems counterintuitive. If you are afraid of something, you're not the apex anymore. They cannot be the top if they are afraid of anything.
in time they will be replaced, they always are. Two of us you will not have to take any time convincing. Myself, and of course, Maria. I'm sure some of you have met Maria Belagos.
Yeah.
Thank you, Balder.
God damn it, Lex. God damn
I
it.
think your cat knows this NPC.
Back into character. You're back to break my smile again. Fucking
Since you want this so much, and like he said, compromise. I don't care either way, but I can possibly help by stating that a symbol can mean multiple things for different people. If you don't want it to be an idolizing of your sister, then make it about remembrance of your sister. Allow people to grieve and to think of the happy times about your sister. That means it won't hurt as much, even if the higher ups still want it to be about idolization.
Frankly, if
So
the
just
if
change
the
the name to remembrance.
frankly, if the higher ups had their way, there would be no stuff done. Day.
I mean, that I have to admit, I don't really know how to approach this because, to be frank, knowing my sister, she would not want the echelons to be a thing at all. It was about making everyone on the same level.
She was rather vocal about that. She was.
Yes,
And I agree with her.
it seems strange to me to have to try to placate and appease people in Diamond Platinum to appease them when she was very much against them.
There are things that's with current affairs that cannot be changed. And drastic
Why?
changes take time.
Why?
Rebellion.
What
And
of it?
we are trying to avoid massive bloodshed.
Why?
Because unnecessary death is not good for morale.
Morale. Is this the Platinum and Diamond's fault that this is a thing?
No, brother, it's a universal thing amongst humans. Or more like mortals.
Okay.
You're talking to Siri.
Okay. Telling your route to.
Shut up! Shut up, Siri!
Siri and Alexis
Sorry,
talking
I
to
don't
each other.
understand. What did you mean by shut up, Siri?
I understand that your sister not want this.
I don't want to do anything that would sully her memory.
But I think bread and circuses. Yeah. Not just a parade. Idolization. Soft People's guardian remembrance.
Exactly. Remembrance.
The Diamond and Platinum get their idol. And the people feel okay for a day. For how long it lasts. I'm going to try to organize something to where the people on the peasants and lower echelons can get extra food for the coming without the rest of Diamond and Platinum knowing.
I really. If she matters so much, if what she did matters so much, why should we care what Diamond and Platinum think at all?
They control who gets what.
I like cocking my head back and forth like a dog does as they're talking. Why do they control stuff?
They're not supposed to. Not necessarily, but money. Pockets.
Would we
Power
like
comes
them
in
to
many
not?
shapes and forms.
Would we like them to not do that? I'm confused. I hear a lot of problems with this Diamond and Platinum.
There will,
Should
in time, about this more later. Gives you a wink.
okay.
I am the dominant, which means that my word carries weight. I am not royalty. I can deny things, and I can accept things, but they can circumvent me.
Please don't make her out to be something she wasn't.
Why have you? Necessary to meet eyes that have in order for this day and people to get what they need. Rest.
Do not mind me. I'm talking to myself currently, fixing some issues that I saw on my sheet.
What people make of your sister is not my responsibility. I can growth from what I have the capacity to. And I can change the name. People do search for a hero. We made it this way to begin with because people were angry and ravenous. And Bellinet, you would remember the time after Soft Tom was dead was bad. There was a little while that it was a lot of fighting.
Indeed, her motto.
And then after they made the day, people started to relax.
She opens her mouth. She closes it. She looks down at the table and at her notes. Folds her hands very tightly in her lap. And isn't sure what to say, so she just stays quiet. But it's pretty clear that she looks upset and confused.
What a weird expression. What are you feeling exactly right now?
What? Well, this is a keepers meeting. I don't think it's a personal. This is work, right?
I guess.
Well, it seems not much else will be accomplished today. Is there further discussion?
Bellinet. Bellinet.
Yes, Dominate.
You and I and Constantine know your sister. We know what she would want. But everyone has a caricature. And with the current administration, that caricature needs to be toned back.
Don't toned back.
Which is why I wanted you to give me your opinion. But we do need to have a sense of compromise.
What do you mean by toned back?
They want her as an idol. I want her to be somewhere in the
Instead
middle of who she
what?
was.
You know, respectfully, Dominette, maybe I'm too close to this subject to be a part of the discussion right now. She's tapping her fingers together. Hmm, I don't want to say or do anything that I might regret. I loved my sister very much, and I don't want her to be made into a mockery of who she was. I know that it's been 15 years for humans and the short-lived races. It's a chunk of time. I am still grieving her. It feels like it was not very long ago. I am very emotionally affected by this conversation and by I know my sister, but maybe I shouldn't be a part of this conversation. I'm struggling. I'm sorry.
I don't believe people should be turned into icons. It places them somewhere beyond the others. It is isolating. I understand the sentiment of not wanting something for your sister in that regard. Isolation is the worst thing for anyone, alive or dead.
I wrote,
Perhaps.
I wrote some things down from what you had said earlier. I would like to ask all of you, especially you, Belinette, what you think. Because of the impact it would have for you. And all of you being the closest. Different echelons. We have people. There will be no gated communities on that day. Echelons falling away for the day. Diamond might be pissed, but I do not care. Meals will be free, and they can eat it in the establishment they want, paid by the state for the day. I will be sending rations to the peasants, those of less fortune, for the next 3 to 4 weeks, regardless of Diamond's eyes on that. Medicines will be distributed as well, especially after talking to Jonas. We'll be changing it as a celebration of life and humanity. It will be there we go, mouse. It will be a day of remembering the works of Saftam Barbadrean and what they mean for the people and how they should live their lives with the same sentiment of helping one another. Is that okay?
I sure. Sure. Bellinet will kind of look over at the rest of the party.
Need to vote.
Mm.
Say aye if you vote in favor.
Aye.
From my side, you just hear a bunch of sketch, like writing on paper currently.
Aye.
Damn. Not even Christian said I. God damn.
Keep hearing a slap.
A slap from his mic or just
From
overall?
Christians.
That's not a slap.
He's getting beat.
That was me popping my finger.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh wait, unless you mean
Not that one.
No, it was your fingers popping. You did not say anything, did you, Christian?
I did not.
Neither did I.
Fair.
Wait, was the vote for in favor like everyone being free for a day?
The terms.
Hmm.
Yeah, the terms.
Everyone. They should be extra.
I would not
yeah.
have sent anything then.
Yeah, they should be extra
apologize.
rations. Yes, they should be extra rations. They change the meaning of it, and then
Not fully though.
yeah, not fully, and then they kind
Okay.
of lessen the.
Because I want to
differences.
say this whole time, Hawk's been nodding in agreement with it being a remembrance and not like idolization thing. Getting rid of echelons, all that. He just doesn't really talk.
And then it should be clear also that Bellinet says I, but this is very much the air of a person who wants this conversation to be over.
Mm.
So is just saying, like, you know what, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. This is too hard. So I'm just going to say something to get it over with.
I will. Yeah. I will teleport across the room, and I will look down at Bill and I say, "If you do not agree, you can speak vocally about it."
She starts to respond, realizes you are right there, and does the like, oh,
It is. You're right. You've earned that right to speak freely. It may be hard, but getting through this is the most important juncture. It'll only be worse if you allow this to persist without your input.
Wow. It's a little more complicated than that. Like I said, you know, this subject is very close to me.
I understand. I am a different. I mean, I age slowly as well. So I understand time being different for grieving and remembering. But if this bothers you in any way, you can just tell me. I will try to assist. If I'm able. My eyes are glowing. It's like the faint twinkle of the star-shaped pupils in my eyes. I'm staring at you.
She looks up at you, glances towards the dominant, glances back.
No, not the smile.
We are all of the same group, we should collaborate to ensure our motivations are all equally met. For as long as our ideals align, of course, and currently our ideals align. You seem to be perturbed by this. I will assist in mitigating that, if you wish.
Uh, I appreciate it, Adonis. Yes, this subject does upset me, but think I think I am beginning to realize that maybe it's on a level that is more complicated than this, and I don't really know what to do with that. I didn't really come to work today expecting, well, things to go very deep, I guess.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
I understand. If you decide you are not for this idea and you wish to have something done about it, I prefer to do things than talk, to be honest. I don't like being idle for long.
You are the keepers of humanity. That is what you are.
I'm across the room again as they're talking. I'm instantly there across the room. Back immersional spot.
Would you all be willing to present this to Diamond tomorrow?
Yes. Oh. Oh. What'd you do? Is it just me then going tomorrow? I have no problem going
It's fine.
alone.
All it is Zarathos just said something. That's all.
I got you. I have no problem going alone tomorrow. If the rest of you wish to be absent, I can speak in your stead, but I would be going tomorrow. It seems that Diamond has been the cause of a lot of issues for our group, at least today.
You will have the support of the Dominant and Maria Velagos.
I will also attend. If they wish to strip my rank, then I do not want to wear it with pride under their banner.
They will be stripping nothing. I have some powers.
And I will be there beside you. To get to you, they'll have to take it from you, and you are my ally.
I will also attend as much as I can.
Alright. I'll be there too. Aqua's waiting for see what Bellinet was gonna say.
There was already a meeting planned tomorrow with Diamond. This is just now added to the docket.
Presented.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zara wipes his face for a moment and goes, "I'll be with my brother. So I'll be there if he's there."
I look at Bellinet. You do not have to make yourself do this if you truly think that you need rest. I understand what you must be feeling. At least I try to. But if this is too much, I'm sure she would understand.
She blinks at you, kind of quirks a smile of the sort that's like, haha, and then says, I appreciate it. Work is work, though, you know. So It was a meeting I would be at anyway for work, so this is just an added item. I promise if things get too much, I can always excuse myself.
Wonderful.
Was there
You all
any?
have made a wonderful choice. Very excited.
Was there anything else that keepers wanted to discuss at the meeting tomorrow? Anything on your dockets that you want to talk about? It's to be at the front of the city.
Yes, about all of the large natural disturbances from the quarrels beyond our region. Is there a plan to do anything about that?
I am not at liberty to discuss yet.
I understand.
We have defenses if the tyrants get closer to them and are connecting cities.
I will say I have not considered the idea of combating such creatures. I have considered it, but not played at the idea too long. However, it seems as though preparations are in order on my own end, if things were to go worse.
Understandable. We will try not to we'll try not to, do we say, cross that bridge when it gets closer.
I understand. I just worry for all our sakes. They are a large threat.
You're going to want to attend the scientific expo this year. Might find it intriguing. And you being involved with keepers will give you clearance to see some of the things.
Okay. I shall attend.
Perfect.
So, tomorrow then, everyone. Big day.
Um.
Hmm?
Um.
Hmm?
She blinks at you. Um.
Hmm.
Right. Yes. Tomorrow. We'll make sure. I think. Saftam will be remembered correctly. We will.
We will. And they will try to stop us, of course. Welcome to. But they won't.
Won't. You know, people in power are fickle.
Just quit looking out. Won't get into me.
Well, of course they're gonna be fickle about it. The higher their rank, the bigger they are, the more likely they'll feel it when they lose them. Or any of that sort.
I mean,
So they have to be just as emotional as they are in power. They got so much to lose.
sure. I mean, nothing's going to matter when the graves push up flowers.
I don't think I understand that saying. Must be different sayings in this area.
What don't you understand about it?
When the graves push up flowers. It's just. I don't hear many sayings such as, well, anything very often. So I just have not had a chance to, I guess, understand the meaning behind it.
It's just a phrase.
A phrase.
Kind of just as, like nothing.
There is.
Nothing will matter when they're dead, basically.
I think people can matter even in death, and ideals can still carry on.
Martyr.
That's why we are going tomorrow, is it not? To ensure that, despite no longer being with us, what your sister stood for will still stand as long as you still breathe. I like that saying.
She blinks at you again and just kind of tilts the head slightly. Huh. You're welcome to use it. Yes, we'll go tomorrow and make sure that Saftam will be remembered correctly. It will help to have all of you there. Try not to. I'll think of what needs to be said.
Okay. Look off at the wall, just smiling again in a random direction.
Okay, smiley face.
What to do? Now that I'm in town again.
There is always the cabaret.
Cabaret.
I tend to go to it most nights.
Perhaps I will accompany someone from the Echelon on their daily rounds for things they do. It would help me to learn much about people and the city, to be around residents of the city.
Good idea. I actually have somebody that I think that you should talk to. Might get along. Would you, which echelon would you like to talk with?
Perhaps gold for now. I will make my rounds eventually.
He's kind of a, cut in. It'd be good to get him out. Could possibly talk to, War Master Tiberius Greth. Constantine, I'm sure, is quite familiar.
And not.
Then will you accompany Constantine?
I don't have anything better.
Okay.
Hawk.
Hmm.
There was actually
explode.
someone looking for you earlier due to your sources of ingredients and spices and different things. They're from copper, but Kiera Dune was looking for your arrival. I figured you all could meet at the cabaret.
All right. Sounds about good. Didn't have much else planned for the day, so.
Excellent. And Belinette?
Yes, Dominate.
Do you mind accompanying me to the cabaret?
She blinks and looks side to side. This after work.
Yes.
Sure.
A few things I would like to discuss with some of your other work, more in private. I think Maria will be joining us as well.
Oh, right. Yes. No problem.
Mhm.
It'll be good to see her. That does remind me. There is on the docket. Maria has told me I should be organizing a meeting with the heads of each echelon.
Oh, yes.
So I should do that.
Sounds like a good idea. That can wait for tomorrow, though, right?
Yes, I just meant more to another subject to bring to tomorrow's meeting is that I do need for a meeting with Diamond. I will also let them know that things need to be planned.
This meeting tomorrow it's the meeting with Diamond. It's all of the echelons. It is everybody. All of
Would
the
this have already been something that I helped set up then?
likely yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
Um,
it's fine. I imagine if the dominant gives her an odd look, she'll kind of.
Oh wait, right, I did that. Okay. Yes. That was, I think, everything on my docket then.
Perfect. I know that Jonas will definitely be wanting to speak to you. You would not be surprised to see him hanging around the cabaret. Look for his embarrassed face and be very obvious.
Yes, I've met him. I know.
All right. Well, I always like these meetings. They go so smooth.
Smooth.
Very smooth.
I'm not. You said. She looks at the rest of the party. Is smooth the word you would use to describe the meeting today?
Ballpark. It's in there somewhere.
As slick as ink.
It could have been much worse, to be honest.
Sure. Yes.
Comparatively to the other meetings that I have on a regular basis, this was smooth. Very smooth.
Okay.
I've had people pull guns on me during meetings with Platinum. One of them was your father.
Great. I love that so much.
We're going to take a 5-minute break from the game.
I was gonna say, did I do something real quick?
Go for it.
Are we all heading out then? All the characters going separate ways,
I was.
or is that after the break?
Arik goes. At this point, meeting adjourned.
As Hawk's passing by, he's gonna. Would I be passing by Bellinet on my left or right side? Excuse me.
It would likely be your right side.
Okay. He's gonna place a hand on your shoulder, grip a little firm, say, "Loss ain't an easy thing. Takes a while to get used to when someone's gone. You got a load on your shoulders, but we can help you carry it." Tips his hat, walks away.
Thank you.
Now we'll take our break.
He didn't look at you once, by the way.
Yeah. Perfect.
So, what do you guys think for the start?
It's already looking good.
I hate D&D.
Good.
Let's go play.
I just
let's go
feel
play
bad because I
Minecraft.
have nothing to add.
Don't worry, I'll get you, motherfucker. I'll get you.
Honestly, fantasy shit. There should be a Cyberpunk campaign.
To be honest, this is sci-fi instead of fantasy. It'd be like, I just make it all. Let's make it all Star Wars right now. To be honest,
Y'all
Change
just
it-
need to throw away the dice, bro. Just RP. That's how good this is. I'm watching a soap opera back here, bro.
I will never throw away my dice. Do you know how much money I spent?
boy. I will end you one day.
I had a good time.
This
Perfect.
is this is giving Aradness campaign 2.
Numero uno.
Numero
Numero uno.
Numero
Numero uno.
Wait. Oh, I'm enjoying it.
a lot less hopeful though than that game was. This one,
Does
this one
anyone?
This
have
one
a
started off
perception-
started off hopeless.
Does anyone have a passive perception higher than 25?
Yeah,
I have a
What the
25.
fuck?
I also just have a 25 passive by default.
I have 30.
Let's go.
Good gracious, have mercy, dog.
I have a
Have
25 as well.
mercy.
Where's a wisdom cast?
Well, yeah. So what happened is I rolled a 25 for stealth because my character was constantly writing isolation on his sketchbook.
Oh my God.
And then what ended up happening is I rolled a stealth because he used vicious mockery on himself to end his days. And his nose started bleeding. Yeah, so his nose
Odd.
started bleeding, so he wiped his face. That's why I said I wiped my face before I continue talking to y'all.
I don't know shit. My passive
Oh
perception
my
is 10.
gosh. I paid no mind to
Okay, I
it.
think mine's better
No,
than that.
I'm just
damn.
imagining. He
I
just
think it's
looked my way.
weird.
Like, that's him.
I told you guys I had some shit planned for your opening. Like,
Dog. From a spectator's perspective, high five, Mason.
thank
You
you,
passed the ball around very nicely. That was muy clean.
thank you, thank you.
Let everybody like the song.
Bro, I had fucking gorillas play. It was crazy.
When the first notes hit, I was like, gorillas?
Dude, I was like, there's no fucking way.
That's the vibe of Hawk,
I got
though, man.
sunshine in a bag.
I gotta thank Marley for that one. He made me remember that song, so thanks, Marley.
That shit was
Hawk
clean,
is-
bro.
Hawk is
Also, I
take
will
one
be
day
right
at a
back.
time, and I like that.
Yeah. I'm going to the bathroom. Eat my dog's got some food. Right back as well.
Sounds good. Hell yeah! Fucking hell yeah! Let's go!
All right, we got I'd like a party working under the kingdom. Okay. And there's corruption the further up you go. Daring today, aren't we?
Shut up.
I
Does my
crossed four
character-
things off my bingo list today.
How am I doing voicing my character?
Dude, sounds
'Cause
great.
Okay, make sure.
You sound exactly as empty as you're trying to.
Thank you.
Y'all are spooky.
I'm just a man. I
Party
speak
spirit.
with confidence in my chest. That's about all I got.
I'm just
Wait
a
minute.
man.
You're just RPing the normal bearded guy at Walmart.
Yeah, except for I don't start ranting about.
Oh,
Trump
I'm actually
flat
ready
Earth.
to break. Hold on, I gotta go grab my food.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, hydration check, everybody. Make sure you have water.
There's water and ice cream, I
Coffee, I
think.
drink more coffee. I drink more coffee.
I want
Salt in your
drink more
coffee. Put
coffee,
salt in
but
your
I said
coffee.
it
Put
was
salt in your
water.
coffee.
Was it salt in the coffee?
I drink an entire half-gallon of vodka.
What?
Mm-mm.
Mm,
What
that
is
may look like water, but
It's more fun. No. Oh, I ain't drinking vodka. I have my water and my DP.
You especially, Mason, bro. You've been tearing it up in the paint, bro. All of y'all's characters love to death, by the way. All of y'all's personalities love to death, by the way. You guys are gonna fucking ruin the world. I'm already predicting it.
Wow. Wow.
Well, guys, it's just a silly, goofy Guardian Day.
I break down sobbing.
Good fucking emotions, by the way, Lex. Really good fucking emotions.
He thinks. I miss
Yeah.
my sister.
Bill, that's a bitch.
What?
Yeah. Now
Why are you
what?
saying that? What?
What? My sister. What? 15 years is too short. What? Oh, that's crazy. I'm too human to understand.
That's why she made a point to be like, yeah, I know it's kind of a chunk for humans.
Nah, it's
Damn.
definitely got to be probably the most consistently broken sounding character I've heard anyone RP ever.
That was really good, dude. There were several points during that where I was like, man, how is she keeping up the anxiety, bro? It's hurting.
Real life depression really works. Method acting.
Like
Method acting.
You're not wrong. Wow.
Lex, in preparation for this, Lex
Wow.
actually killed one of her close friends to feel the emotions that Bellinette would have.
No!
It was all in character. That's so crazy.
I respect the commitment, Lex.
That was really well done.
If she sounds like she might break down at any moment, then I'm doing it right.
Yeah, you actually got
Yeah.
some mascara in my fucking eye when you started crying.
Ah, damn, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Damn.
Tam, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Tell you what, who came flying out of the fucking gate immediately? That made me really fucking proud. Is Divine is going hard in the fucking paint.
Your guys' intro, dude. Divine's intro was fucking chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I had to sit here and like, oh, okay, we're in that kind of campaign. Never mind.
Wait a second. If I had a nickel for every character that sounded like they were consistently crying for long scenes, I'd
I'm
have
back.
2 nickels already.
What happened?
In the same game.
Yeah,
I do?
I'm saying that you and Lex both had teary-eye ass RP scenes.
Come on.
Kind of like you're gonna
Alright, I'm
cry.
back.
That was the point. My guy was crying.
I know, but then Lex's character is basically crying the entire time.
Let's go. Lex and Bellinette and Dash is in the corner crying. Big snuggies on, crying on the couch.
Passing ice cream back and forth.
What flavor?
What's your
You're
guys' thoughts with the characters you guys have seen so far?
I think they're
Um,
all hot.
What?
What I miss?
My God.
We're just discussing characters.
I only saw one
and stuff.
character. I was not met by the cigarette person.
Cigarette wife.
Cigarette wife?
No. Bellinette, if she got angry instead of sad.
Damn.
I understand that now what you mean about the amount of variety of like characters. Like
Yeah.
it's insane.
Man, I just got underranked soldier bitch.
Nah, you're important.
No, I'm
I
not talking
love
about me. I'm talking about the guy that came to talk to me. It was just someone under my rank. It's like, sir, go.
Hey, I didn't talk to anyone.
You.
Hawk also talked to a
Bella just
tabaxi
woke
girl.
up.
You talk to yourself. That's even more terrifying.
Everyone can talk to themselves.
Sadly, in the mirror, and lose the
way.
argument somehow.
Oh no.
Losing an argument against yourself. Ah,
Damn.
I do that quite often.
Bro, my life's so
Yeah.
downhill. I lose my shower arguments. It's
quite
over.
No, it's more like you need to do this. But the Parasite in me, he wants the liquor.
What?
Mm-hmm. I know that feeling, bro.
No,
It's
but
like, bro, I got to do this, but then the dog in me goes, nah.
No, it's the energy of that Ghost Adventures clip with the ghost is making me take a shot, man.
Take a shot.
Just want me to. Oh, look at that shot, man.
no, most of the time it's you need to go
This ghost
clean.
wants to get drunk.
Hell yeah, ghost. Most of the time it's you need to go clean, but the episode of the anime I'm watching is too good.
All right, DM. Stars. Everyone's player characters. Wishes. Orgy session.
What?
Uh,
Hey, it'll happen.
Storms. No orgy session this session.
Every session ends with a massive orgy.
That sounds like
Why?
a South Park bit.
South Park, no.
Back to the
Well,
pile.
did any of you put orgy in your red section for the consents? I don't think so.
Was
Other
there a
notes for the DM to know about orgy and all
Was there specifically an orgy one? I didn't read it.
No, there was no orgy.
Boom.
No, there was not.
I don't want vivid sex, but orgies are chill. Big difference.
Here you go, Rich. You can see Zara and Adonis.
That's team
things. I
bondage.
only, I only have those two.
Like next
That's
level,
pretty
bro.
dope.
That's crazy.
No, not bondage. Bondage, no.
Constantine,
Orgy, yes.
Oh wait, guys! Everyone send your pictures in chat now. We finally send our pictures in chat, guys.
Constantine lost their cock in the war.
Huh?
What?
Guys, we can all send our pictures in chat now because it's finally happened.
Yippee!
I'll share now. All these photos I gotta go through.
I know. I'm gonna scour the files.
Character's still so fucking spooky.
What's wrong with him? He's just a normal guy.
That is not a normal
Again.
person.
a normal dude.
I like the fact that the name of his picture. Did y'all see the name of this picture?
No.
All right, I'm not gonna say nothing now.
You can see the name of the picture.
I saw the
I
name of the
can't.
picture.
Oh no!
I'm
I
gonna go
saw
pee
the
real
name
quick.
of the picture when you posted it.
I'm gonna go pee real quick, and when I get back, we'll start again.
If you copy the image, you can.
If you open in browser, it shows it in the link name.
Does it really?
Yes.
Oh, it does. Look at that.
Bro names his pictures.
Oh, I do.
Stage one. Stage one. What? Cancer.
Find out how talented characters have become more and more bald. The next I see a doctor, it's an egghead. Hey guys, what the fuck happened to you?
Hmm.
Bald Adonis.
Here, wait, give me a second. Let me officially post him. There he is.
No, that normal man.
Check the name of the image.
I can't see the name of the image.
Open in
Open in
browser.
browser.
Post it in the link name.
Open in
No,
browser.
the link
Image.
just says image.png.
Exactly. That is the name of
He's
it.
just a guy. He's just a dude.
I'm so
That's
basic.
straight outta Google.
Hawkfile.webp.
No, no.
Okay.
I'm
A web P. Hawk's a web P.
For some reason, me and Gabe actually saw that art. We didn't know who it was for. We thought it was an NPC because for some fucking reason, it was on my picture. It was on my profile.
Yeah, it was like
Zarathustra's is just a very long series
FFB
of letters,
17DO.
letters and numbers.png.
I had to rename my old one because they were also the same thing. Because Picker just gives you fucking barcodes for your file names.
Oh, I see Gabe's character name now. That they're the image name. I see.
What is it?
Adonis Stage 1.
Uh-oh, Gabe. So when are you gonna tell them about Adonis Elephant Cock Phase 2?
That's stage 2.5. First of all,
What?
that's extra content. That's DLC content right
I was
there.
gonna say, how's that only stage 2? There's gotta be a middle.
That's DLC content right there, man. There's stage 2 and then there's DLC stage 2.
Oh, it's like the Ringed City.
I swear, Belden gives me like sad jazz nightclub singer vibes.
As she should. Thank you for getting the
Perfect.
vibes.
Only
Like
here
she would,
for the money.
like she would
the
get back from
passion is not
a
rewarded.
show, sit down, and pop a cigarette in her mouth, and just look at the mirror for a bit.
Yeah!
That's perfect, actually. That's
And
what
then go
I
to her-
mentioned too.
and then go to her little balcony window overlooking the city and just sit there and sigh and look at the moon.
Bro, that's so
that's-
scripted. I hate you for that.
That's
I
like
can
when
see that.
you. That's when you have passion for your craft, but nobody gets you like that.
She's an artiste.
And
It's your
that's the
sister.
Soft tub.
Yay!
I hope she's doing okay.
She's dead!
No, Gabe, I
Dead!
hate you because
Also, you-
I typed that. I
I'm back.
typed that in freaking League of Legends, and I was like, hey, y'all, I'm sorry, I just got some news. I told him about what happened to my uncle because I was in the middle of a match, and I got a call down. So, and I was AFK. So, one guy gets freaking mad. The random gets mad and pings me and goes, I hope he's doing okay after I just told him he died.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I couldn't. I didn't want to laugh, but I did because it was like so dumb.
Niggas are
It was
stupid,
so dumb. I've never seen that before.
I'm recording!
Bro, did you not read my
bro.
message?
Also, I'm an elf, by the way, as well, Bellin. I'm also an elf.
Yeah, we're both elves.
Are you
Yeah.
2 elves? Same.
We're different elf. We're different elves though. She,
3 elves?
Mhm.
because Bellin, you're a drow. I'm guessing you're a drow elf.
Yeah, I'm a drow.
I'm a Shatterkai.
I'm a tall gnome.
Just a high elf.
Let's go, elf gang!
Oh, it's an elf crew.
We've all, and they're all
no,
different
you guys
elves
can't do
too.
Elf crew, then it turns into elf supremacy, and then you guys are,
No.
you know.
As it
Guys,
should. As it
we're-
should.
We really
No.
are. We're E3 because it's 3 elves. We're E3. We're remaking it, guys.
E cubed.
E cubed. That's our squad name whenever we do operation together. We're E cubed.
I'm not saying my race. I'm not saying my race.
I'm a tall gnome.
You're a tall gnome.
There, I love it. Dude,
Divine's probably an Azamar.
dude,
Nope.
human. It's gotta be
Look again.
elves.
Yep.
Let's go, human. My dog needs
Just like
something.
me,
Are you
for real,
serious?
for
I'm
real.
gonna eat you alive, Oscar. I got D&D to do, man. I don't have time for you to do dog shenanigans. Hurry up, let's go.
I need Oscar. I need to pet Oscar again.
That
All
big
right.
old sausage dog.
You know what's funny? 'Cause Gabe did exactly what I was about to do. You know?
Okay.
Just teleport up to you. I was about to do that.
Hey, nice.
Scary
That's how you know you're
motherfuckers, bro.
brothers.
He's my bro.
Brothers teleport into the
woogie.
faces of just people they're talking to.
Bro, we gotta look up in the eyes when we talk, bro. Sign of respect.
And now, brain rot.
Brain rot, frontal lobe.
This is what I get when I look up Shattered Faith and gifts.
What?
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
No, that's our crew. That's our crew. That's our crew right there, bro.
Let's get some stuff for Altered Carbon, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, I love Alter Carbon, bro. That's such a good show.
Not as good as Generator Rex, though.
I don't know what that is.
I also get a bunch of stuff for Bollywood shows.
Oh, it was
Bollywood.
Yeah.
Shattered Faith is Bollywood.
it was a cartoon on Disney. The whole entire thing is he was basically like a motor person. He had like an engine in him.
What?
He could do some cool, neat stuff. Kinda. He was like a Bionicle.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Generator Rex.
Yo, that shows. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What about Slug Terra? Does
Nigga,
anyone
what
know
the hell
Slug
was that?
Terra? That was another show
Never
they
heard
did
of
where they
that.
put slugs in guns and they shot them and they did special effects.
Huh?
Yeah, the slugs were their
Nah,
pets. It was
bro.
like Pokemon,
That's too,
but they
that's too
shoot
crazy, bro.
they shoot the slugs.
Generator X, that makes sense, bro. Because I
Rex.
watched that and that gen it made sense. That's why I watched.
What about Tron Evolution?
I've
Okay, I
heard
was,
of it.
I was, yeah.
I had a friend who used to draw fan art of one of the girls because ass.
Ass.
That's
But
all I
y'all-
know about the show.
But y'all don't know my gym partner was a monkey.
No.
I do.
That sounds familiar in like a traumatizing
My
way.
gym partner's a monkey. Monkey, 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 monkey.
You even know the song. My gym partner's a monkey, 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 monkey.
monkey, monkey.
I looked up Tron Evolution ass, and they were correct.
Now, Tron Evolution,
Send it
it's
to-
stick
send it my way, bro.
figures, bro.
What?
They're so
Send it my way.
tall.
I gotta understand what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, bro, the whole cybernetic skin suit thing is, I guess it's just a staple. Every
Jason,
sci-fi
send it my way, bro.
verse has
No,
somebody
you
in
can stuff it.
skin tight fucking clothing.
Bro, come on, Mason.
Was
Stop,
it not
bro.
called Tron
Stop
Evolution?
playing. Come on,
Was
send
it
him my
called
way.
Tron something else? Because, bro, they were tall and skinny and they looked weird.
Tron Evolution's the
Is that not the cartoon? I'm talking about the cartoon. Tron Uprising! Look up Uprising. Bro, why they built like this?
Damn!
Looking like Alucard.
I ain't complaining. Gabe back yet?
Gabe is literally here.
Richard, I hate you, bro. That is such a long time ago. Like my gym partner is a monkey. I haven't heard that in so many years. You just unlocked a freaking like childhood like memory. I forgot all about that, dude.
You remember Chalk Zone?
I don't.
Man,
You remember the theme?
though.
What it's called? Chalk
Lex, you have a
Zone?
meeting tonight, right?
Chalk Zone.
I do, but
But
doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
oh my gosh! Yes, I remember this. No, how did I forget about this? Has one who got the chop, yo! Oh my gosh, this is my childhood. Chop, 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 chop. He got the chop, 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 chop. Zap. He got the chop, chop. He got the chop.
Oh, goodbye. Good luck.
Bro, that was so long ago.
All right.
happened?
Richard, you are
Wrapping back
awesome,
in.
bro. Thank you.
What happened?
Thank you, bro. That's another show I forgot all about.
10, 9, 8,
That was around the time I was watching
7,
American Dragon too.
6, 5, 4, 3,
Oh, yeah, I'm close.
2, 1. Pick back up.
The action commences.
You guys begin to make your way out of the console. Still a few hours before the evening time sets in. What would you guys like to do before Cabaret opens?
I have lots of work, so I'll just be focusing on work.
Hmm. I guess. All right, I'm gonna be weird. I gotta be weird. Zarathustra is gonna be on top of some random roof just playing his violin. That's crazy.
On the violin?
I have a question. When Zarathustra plays violin, does it sound like it's rote memorization, a lack of emotion, or does it sound like he puts passion into it that is not visible in his
Yeah.
everyday?
It sounds like it's weird because, like you said, you're not used to seeing emotion usually demonstrated from Zarathustra, but you can tell for like somehow he's like trying to channel his emotions through the violin instead. So it does sound like you can actually hear the emotion in that instead. It sounds very passionate.
Everyone else doing?
And I will roll the performance for that.
Do it.
You roll in that one, it's a shitty play.
Nah, bro.
5.
Straight
25.
25.
Damn.
It's beautiful. It is very beautiful.
And as I do that,
Everyone dies.
Huh? I use prestidigitation with it, and people will just occasionally see purple petals just falling.
Purple petals.
Petal.
No, Gabe.
Why not?
And that's what I would do until what's the name opens.
Your brain hearing the lovely sound of violin kind of coaxes Helena. Pleasant memories, and some not so pleasant. But beautiful music has always been. Remember attending concerts. Left on. Her falling asleep as we talked earlier times, but you were enthralled by it. This is gorgeous, beautiful emotional piece from somebody who otherwise does not so much. Like you're feeling a bit of themselves and different than the surface.
I think is Zarathustra on a rooftop?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's
I think
weird personality.
Bellinet would have been absolutely focused on work. You know, woke up late. That meeting was tough. Is walking around very focused on notes and note taking and figuring out we gotta meet with the echelons and all the echelons have to be there and everything has to be discussed and tomorrow's gonna be even shittier. Work. And then the music. And the music drifts down. And without really intending to, she stops in her tracks wherever she is. And just kind of listens. And listens. And if she's next to a window or if she's outside, I'm not sure where she would be considering she's fucking working. Watches the petals and probably finds herself silently crying a little bit. There's a lot of memories that come with music. And just sort of stops working for however long this music is going on.
There's someone else as you play. You begin the sight of somebody beginning to very slowly move their way into the direction of Zarathustra.
Zara plays for a moment until he can get to a good stopping point. And then he will look directly in their way, once again with no expression, and goes, may I ask exactly what are you doing?
A beautiful sounding piece. See a woman with blonde braided hair, elven feature. Kind of a very modest blouse, and vest. So a very pretty ear, called an ear, it's like a piercing, but it goes around your ear. Yeah. Ear circlet, ear clip, something like that. Here's the picture. Where did you learn to play?
Hmm. Some of it in my spare time. Others from listening to other artists play.
Fascinating. Sounds beautiful. There are many down the lower echelons who would love to hear beautiful music like that. Ever want to play for people? Oh, where are my manners? I'm kind of a, I don't know, solid build. Seems like a working woman. Pretty, very pretty. Staring at you, full jewelry, but lighted hair as I described before. I am Ilara Morn. Pleasure.
Zarathustra. Pleasure.
I am aware of who you are. You're one of the keepers alongside your brother Adonis?
Adonis.
Adonis. And there's Berinet. Belbeldrain. Sister of Saftam, Belbeldrain, and there's, I think, Hawk. One, the man in the hat. There's the Constantine Valor. Yeah, right, Constantine. Why are you up here on the rooftop playing? Why not? Where people can hear you more.
It's a habit of mine. There used to be a balcony where I used to live, but well, I saw a rooftop and I decided to play.
Don't let me stop you. He's playing,
Okay.
I haven't heard music like that in a long time. Feels.
Well, music is supposed to be free, which is why I like to play it public.
I like that. I don't get out much. So busy taking care of so many patients. It's hard. Very hard. I'm a doctor. That's what I do. For work.
Doctor. Well, you already know what I do. I guess I'm an artist. The best way to put it.
Have I ever seen any of your work?
Maybe. I have sold a few. I got a lot of personal work.
Love to see it sometime.
He like he looks for a moment. He like stares up as if he's contemplating, and he'll look back in her eyes and go, "Well, if you're ever free, show some work. But other than that, I don't know if it's up to your taste."
I like art. Most expressions. I do have to go now. I have a garden to water. See you.
Pleasure meeting you.
They float back down.
Sorry, we continue playing.
The other people up too.
Hawk's just gonna find a quiet place. Take off his hat. his right hand, bring it over to his left. Oh, I forgot to mention his hair, depending on the angle, either looks a little bit golden or just brown. Depends on how the light hits it. It's gonna light another cigar using only his right hand, and then switching over the hat back to the right, put it back on. Just relax. Think about like what it means to be free. Free to yourself, free to do what you want. Is it good to be an idol? Is it good to just be remembered? Just kind of think for a moment.
I'm just chilling with Constantine wherever he is. Whatever he's doing, I'm just standing there idly. I'm just standing there idly next to Constantine where he's doing, waiting for the time to go meet Tiberius.
Constantine went back to sleep.
I went to sleep.
Yeah,
How we're going today?
you are.
I went to sleep and we're going today.
You're just standing outside his door.
In his room over the bed.
Yeah.
Time to wake up.
Okay.
Is anyone looking out a window?
If Constantine's asleep, I'm probably flying above the city right now if he's asleep.
I say, is there a window? Where
A
I'd be?
ritual cast alarm at his door if he wakes up, and I'll just fly really high above the city.
Yeah, there's probably quite a few windows. There's no windows. It's funny though because as you guys walk in, every floor has windows except for one floor. It's not the one you were on.
Diamond. Fucking pricks. They got their own.
No,
They're
it's part of the. Funnily enough, it's part of where like the suites are.
the sex floor.
Sex.
They're fucking on that floor.
But for those who are looking outside a window, roll me a perception check.
Oh.
Oh boy, I love
yes.
yes. perception.
That really depends. If I was listening to Zarathustra's music, would that have been next to a window, or would it have been
Yes,
outside?
it would have. That would have been next
Oh,
to it.
you did.
Perception check.
Yes, please.
Why am I on self roll? Hang on, fix that.
Do I have to roll?
Yeah. And I get advantage.
Oh
Let's go.
wait, I messed up. I do.
My passive's still higher.
Well, your passive. You're gonna see it with your passive. So.
Okay. I'm rolling on the off chance to get a 20.
Divine with these 25s is crazy, dog. I'm just saying, like, he rolled what? There's two there. Oh, he rolled 20 before. Never mind. I thought you rolled all 25 today for that recent one.
No. I rolled
His
a.
first check was a 28, and it was 25, 25. Bro's been rolling straight above 25, so except for just now.
Zara's caught in his mind right now. Most of the time. So that's why his wisdom is pretty normal.
You have a 26, 20, or a 30 passive. 17. I would say start off with Bellinet. In the very far distance. Like very far distance, like out off, likely off continent. It's not. It's because of where you're seeing. It's like out. It's like out here. See,
The pings work.
things are working now.
Damn.
See this explosion of chromatic light.
What?
Fuck.
An explosion of chromatic light out in that direction?
Yeah.
Where the X is?
Yeah. So you're talking miles. See exactly.
Yeah,
what I mean.
so this is like
That would
in the direction of the harbor, in the direction of everything. It's like a faint
glow
Yeah.
lights up the horizon.
Yeah, 419 miles away is how far it is.
Yeah, but big enough that I can see it.
Visibly, and it kind of like light collects on your face. That big.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's really fucking scary, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Blink myself out of my little reverie, process what I just saw, be like, wait a second, how big would the explosion have to be if I can see it from... And immediately turn on my heel and hurry to look for other people.
You would even see, as you turn on your heel and look for other people, there's a lot of other people who are looking in a direction. The people with the high rolls, 26, 30, passive, out in the distance, you would see a large thing. Something bigger than the mountain with this light. You would see wing beats. Massive wings. And a beast with 5 heads.
God.
Versus singular-headed beast with magnificent wingspan. There's lights of radiant and different colors of chromatic energy just forcing, and again, just more explosions, almost like lightning in the distance, but you can visibly see what's happening versus somebody like Bellanet just being able to see the flashes. You guys can see it. Give me history, religion.
Good. Here's something fun. Could I ask my friend if he knows anything about this?
You can. They would tell you yes.
Oh, what the hell is it?
Roll with advantage then.
Let's see. Both. Oh, not good. Got the same thing.
It's enough. The beast with 5 heads and long wings, and the beast with singular head. Very, very wings. You begin to notice as you look clearly silver scales. No, platinum scales. As you are watching Tiamat and Bahamut duking it out from 500 miles away.
They ain't coming this way, are they?
No.
I nod. Take another drag off a cigar. Not my problem.
You've all heard of the war in Dracorian. Or Dracolic, as it's called in this time. Common doesn't exist. There's only the Draconic word for it. Y'all have heard about the split. Right down the middle. Chromatic Dragonborn and Chromatic Dragons versus Metallic Dragonborn and Metallic Dragons fighting for Dracorian, or Dracolic. And it's bad. Any report that's been talked about, it is bad. It's also one of the few cases where mortals have actually chosen a side. And if you can see the explosions and fight from here, it has to be. How many are dying? In the names of tyrants who do not care about. War is close. Zakalik is a continent away. And how that's still far for most people. It's close enough to see. How does this make two of you feel?
Hmm. I hope I can prepare everyone soon enough. That's my only mind is like, oh, that's a problem. Hopefully I'll be done my mission by the time they arrive here. Or at least starting to make progress.
What you, Hawk?
I respect those who fight for what they believe in. Simple as that.
Yeah. It's just a shame.
It is.
And for those who do not know, the sheer size of Bahamut in Sense Fizbans is fucking insane. The size of mountain ranges. Ranges. Also my favorite god, but you know, it's one of my favorite gods. You know. Belanet, even though you don't quite understand what is happening, you found somebody else who is looking. And they just tell you, I swore I saw wings.
Wings.
Heads.
What? Maybe I should report this to
No, that's
someone.
Dakalik. That's close to 600 miles.
We can see it from here.
Just means it's big.
So shouldn't we report it then? Shouldn't just so. I mean, what if that was to come our way?
Person just looks at you. This guardsman. What could we do?
Well, we're them.
If we're seeing an explosion like that, I'd betting that explosion would have to be like 200 miles across.
Well,
Don't wait for the science expo. There are plans.
no, something. I'm not going to wait. I'll report this to someone higher up. Just we should. I should report that. Yes, I can't. We can't have been the only ones to see it. It's huge. That was huge.
Would you immediately go try to find somebody?
Yeah.
I would say you likely would run into Hawk and Adonis, who are, funnily enough, actually surprisingly really close to each other. But they were
Oh,
looking
didn't
at.
see you there.
Yeah, you were enthralled by what you're looking at. So.
Hi. Did you both see that?
Oh, the two beasts fighting each other? Yeah, I saw.
Two beasts fighting. What?
Yes, indeed, it is Tiamat and Bahamut fighting.
Those are the names of gods.
That's
This is
right, little
correct.
lady.
So shouldn't we report that then?
I don't think they're
If you
coming
would
our
like.
way, so doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother. It was big enough to see from here.
Little lady, let me ask you something. Suppose they sauntered over here, right? What do you think we could do?
To try to kill them.
Could. Do you think we'd make much of a difference in the end?
Perhaps. We are strong, are we not?
I'd like to think so. But these are gods, and we're seeing them from, I don't know, 500-600 miles away. I reckon we'd be dust before they even came within 100 miles of us.
No. She's shaking her head and just kind of making like hand gestures of like a and saying like, well, we would have to do something. Of course, we're Adam.
Yes.
Look at the city. We could do something, right?
I would fight with all I have, of course.
We can. Suppose best bet, if they did saunter over, try and get everyone out quick as we can, though.
An evacuation would slow us all down, I believe.
Perhaps.
We could have some of the strongest stay and fight.
Shouldn't we be reporting this to the military?
Would you like me to?
Yes. I think that would be great if you have those contacts. Of course, we can't have been the only ones to see, but in case they don't know, this should be reported.
I understand, of course. And I agree. People should be made aware of these things so they can make proper decisions.
Yep.
If it's what y'all want to do, don't let me stop you. I'll tag along, but just can't help but feel like this is just something beyond us.
I mean,
You're very unbothered.
You call it that.
Is it-
I think I've just accepted what's gonna happen happens, so be it.
I'm one to believe that there is still things that can be done, regardless. If they can fight, that means they are intending to kill each other. And if they can die, then we can kill them.
Hawk's just gonna give you a quick look up and down and say, maybe. Just take another drag off the cigar.
Okay, well, Adonis, could you please report this to military contacts, please?
Oh, of course. I
Thank
will.
you.
I'm gonna. I will drop like a small coin on the ground, and I'm gonna teleport to teleport to a little office area somewhere. Actually, no, I can't do that. That's wasting. I want burn shelter for that one this time. Not this time. That's wasting the spell slot. I can't do that this time. I'll just cast sending. Don't want to burn too many spell slots.
Who are you casting sending to?
You think he knows military officials?
Likely,
There's
yeah.
a sending spell going over. Well, actually, I'll send it to the Dominet. Sounds like I'll send it to Constantine. He's a soldier guy. He knows stuff.
That seems like a major. Like he's
Sometimes-
he's a high-ranking guy, but he's not like
I'll
top
send it
brass.
Actually, better yet, I will have I will call out and I'll go, Soren, are you around by chance? Now just get into the general air of the space around me.
Yes, I am.
You're not. Who the fuck are you? Where'd you come from?
I need to jump into a meeting, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh, okay.
No problem. Did you call for Sorin?
I will have him. I'll write a little letter down with the exact words that Bellinet used and nothing more than those words.
Oh my god.
Like, and I will hand it over and I'll say, I believe this is to be reported to military officials.
We'll send this over to Dominic Arek Frutan, who will send it to War Master Tiberius Greth.
Oh, I'm going to see him today anyways, actually. I will bring it myself. Never mind. I didn't realize that's right. War Master, that was the title they gave him. Correct. Apologies.
No problem.
I'll take the card back and I'll just tear it in half and I'll report myself when I get there.
Everyone makes mistakes.
I forgot that his name was War Master. I'm like, I mean some soldier guy that Constantine knows. He's pretty important. Is it General? Is it General Tiberius? War Master. That's a never mind. That's a bit more important than General than some general guy. All right. Well, I am of the belief that.
You could probably go see him now if you wanted to.
Without Constantine, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I mean, I know who he is, but Constantine knows military stuff. That's what's going on with Constantine. I can go, but
Yeah. Christian's out for the count, by the way.
oh, okay. In that case, I'll head on a bit. Actually, you know what? I cannot seem to locate Constantine Hawk. Would you care to accompany me instead?
Oh, why not? I was kill some time before the cabaret is open.
The cabaret, right?
You ever been?
No, when I'm not on official business here, I tend to be around, just doing things. I let my brother handle most of the presentation for the two of us. I'm not interested in all the politics and military strategies of these things.
Well, my friend, that makes two of us. You smoke by chance?
I have not tried.
You wanna?
Sure.
I have to Google something.
I'll light you up a cig then.
I need to explain my sheet as well. I need to breathe.
The hell are you, son?
Yeah, I'll just inhale and continue to inhale for a long time. And I will speak in your mind with telepathy. When should I exhale this smoke?
Partner, anytime. You've done a lot more than you probably should.
Big ol'
All
Augustus.
in my face. Great.
I don't think smoking is. What is the purpose of smoking exactly?
Calms the nerves.
See,
Bad habit nonetheless. Wouldn't recommend it.
porpoise.
Porpoise, girls.
Did I say porpoise?
I said porpoise.
Okay.
I said, what is the
I was like,
purpose
fuck,
of
did I mess up?
purpose of smoking?
He's the porpoise. Dolphin smoke.
I understand. I don't usually have any sorts of nerves or anything like that, or anxieties that I think I require this for. But it's appreciated.
Of course. We're gonna be working more together. It's always good to get to know each other a bit.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
not the talkative type, so apologies if I come off as rude.
The brothers you
Oh, I-
would know for the least amount of time. They've only been around for about 2 years, versus everyone
Gotcha.
else is a little bit longer.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm social talking and things along those likes are beneficial, but I also tend to stray away from being at the forefront unless it is something I hold passion for.
I can respect that. I'm much the same if I'm being frank with you here.
I mean to ask, what is your skill set? As I will be to float off the ground.
Well, it ain't that. I can tell you right now.
Oh, apologies.
Oh, don't be sorry.
Let me
That
see,
ain't new trick you got.
Got any spells I can hit you with that help out? So I got any smack with any spells real quick to let you fly.
Oh God.
I got levitate on me. Don't want to burn a spell slot. I guess I'll walk. I will land again. I go. Sorry. It's just used to traveling this way.
Fair enough.
A lot more ability in motion.
Used to horseback myself. Lets you travel the land a bit quicker. But to answer your question, I got real good set of eyes. I can shoot a gun like no other.
Wonderful.
There's
And you
more,
are-
but you'll find out in due time.
Are you still honing those skills as the days go on?
Of course.
That's excellent. It is a shame when sharp knives grow dull.
Indeed.
I'm glad
Interested to
have
see
someone-
what you can do, friend.
Oh, I could tell you if you'd like.
Why not? I'm all ears.
Here, let's walk outside real quick.
Hawk's just like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I will follow you either way.
And raise a hand in the sky.
Oh dear God!
My God. What the hell is happening?
Oh no!
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
I begin to conjure 4 large meteors for a brief second.
Whoa, son, calm down.
Oh, they're not- No, I'm not
Huh?
gonna hit the city with these. Don't worry about it.
Uh,
Can I dispel it again?
whew. Sure know how to give an old man a scare. That was pretty good.
Yes, I can do that.
Old man, 26-year-old.
I'm a spellcaster.
In the grand scheme of things, being 300, 400, I feel like to most people, he's a little old.
You're older than I am.
Technically,
I mean, I
yeah.
guess, and I mean, in like elf years, I'm like what,
Young.
20, 25, 26. In human years, I'm not older than that, obviously, but
I'd say probably around like 30-ish.
there's more to it than that, of course. But I tend to not use much else when I'm in combat. It's easier to eliminate threats with your, I guess, largest weapon immediately.
Mhm.
Less risk of retaliation.
Indeed.
Orc.
My dog is back. There's a small dog. Speaking of
You hear
eliminating
that weird
targets, I
barking noise?
turn to the alleyway dog and I just cast meteor storm on it. Come, 4 meteors. slam into the dog. Fight out now!
Oh,
Are you guys heading over to speak
Yeah.
with War Master Tubby?
Yeah.
His office will be on the floor below you.
Away we go.
Hates being here. You know that. But he has paperwork to fill out. He would much rather be in what's it called again? The Aegis Barracks.
I got you.
This is the headquarters of Adam's Defense Force. Which is where he spends most of his time, but when he has to do paperwork, he has to come here. And he tends to have a lot of paperwork. It piles up. As you guys make your way a floor down, you guys first get onto the elevator. Little magic elevator that senses where you want to go. Takes you down to the floor below.
We're here.
Mm-hmm. So you walk in, you see the plaque that says, kind of just glows with a little bit of faint magical light and just says War Master Tiberius Grath. The closed door.
Yeah. I don't know the polite way to do this, so I'm just gonna knock on the door, see what happens.
Knock on the door.
Yep.
Come in. Come in.
Crack open the door, see what's going on there.
As soon as there's a crack in the door, I'm already in the room somehow.
Yeah.
As soon as there's a crack there, I've teleported into the room. I'm already in
I'm
the
sorry.
room.
Looking to where you were, looking to where you are now. It's just like, what?
You see a heavily decorated, not as old as you expected, heavily wounded man.
Wounded. Like scars or like fresh wounds.
Scars, but missing limbs.
Mm.
A bunch of other things.
Shit. I don't even think I have the spell to protect limbs, to be honest. I
One
don't.
thing that you would know about War Master Tiberius Grath is he has a phobia.
Oh right,
of
fear of magic. Fear of magic. I remember this guy. I remember this guy now from my
Yeah.
notes. Fear of magic. Yeah. Okay, that's why.
And he wears this mask on his face that helps him breathe. I'm Hawk, Adonis. What can I do for you? Missing limbs. He says braces on his limbs. That's what it was. Yeah.
Well, my friend Adonis here take the lead. Apologies if you were intruding.
Yes, we saw. I was told to report this, or Belnet believed it was best to report this. We saw what appeared to be Tiamat and Bahamut fighting roughly 500 miles away. Large explosion. And Belnet believed it would be best to report this to the proper military authorities. And so here we are.
Well, she did well to report. Want to report that the Navy already reported, as they have ships not far off of the coast of Drakalik. The reports are confirmed. We do not believe that they are going to make their way this way, as they're actively fighting for Drakalik and still seem to be at a standstill. Though there has been some disturbing reports from the other side of the continent. We're making note, and we're starting to increase the defenses around Adam's capital, and many of the neighboring cities are also increasing their defenses as well.
Disturbing reports, how exactly?
Rumors of both of you might remember. Do you remember the fall of, Huck, you've been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the fall of El Terrell?
Scratch my chin. Would I remember that?
Yes.
Make a history check. Oh, okay, I do.
It was a huge fucking event. Elturel fell into Avernus, was taken into Avernus
Oh my
by
God.
Zariel. This is literally the Descent into Avernus D&D campaign.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I have my own twist on it. But we've sensed a lot of infernal magic near where Elturel used to be. And we believe that there might be a portal from the Hells opening up onto the continent. We cannot triangulate where it's at, which is a problem. There was also reports of a second sun in the sky. We cannot confirm any of these things. I think people are panicking a bit.
I see.
I understand.
What we understand off continent. Xanthia. Old Xanthia is no longer around. Which, as Hawk, you would know, Old Xanthia, or Xanthion, that's what it's known because there's a city here called Xanthia, was a decently technologically advanced civilization, continental kingdom, that was kind of known for being an unbreakable nation. Like, it was very hard to get into it because they had a wall around the entirety of the continent.
Wow.
And it's gone.
Like,
the continent
is there like
is
all the entire
gone.
continent? Okay.
Something to do. Report that we understand is waves the size of mountains flooded the entire thing. That it was between Melora and Bane.
God's at it yet again, I see.
Bane had killed off most of the population already. As Xanthia didn't really have an ability to fight back against that type of miasma.
See.
They've been dealing with civil wars for years anyway. But I think it's in the mind of the ideas of a mind of a tyrant. Laura considered it a lost cause and washed it away.
I'm just kind of nodding.
We have to be ready in any capacity for a divine threat. And you guys will both likely see some of the things that you'll at the scientific showcase this year. There's some things that are gonna be pushed. Just for defense. I just hope it holds.
You and me both.
Very well. That seems things are in order then in that regard.
Supposed to meet with you tonight anyway. Cabaret, correct?
Correct, I believe.
Alright. I got a little bit more work to do, so I'll politely ask both of you to fuck off.
With pleasure. I tip my hat and walk out.
I'm already in the hallway as you turn around.
How do you do that, son?
Magic you. Time has gone on. It's been about an hour as we draw. Draw closer into the time of everything. Most of you guys getting ready to go for a night out on the town. Business in mind, but also a little bit of pleasure. You guys feel a little safe being here. Dom is superior in most things. And the ability to work around and prevail above all is the very nature of a Dom. And as you think about what you're going to say tomorrow, speeches and talking to Diamond, the rest of the echelon, think about tonight as well and living a little bit of life back in the big city. That, my friends, will conclude first session. Shattered Faith.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Let's go!
I will be frank. I might not have.
I thought you were a hawk.
Hey, shut up. I might not have any big insightful things to say with Hawk, so I do apologize.
That's fine.
He's just a guy who
Does things.
fights for his freedom. Yeah.
Write your backstory.
Nah, dude, you good. You good.
Your
Well, I
long
hope
ass
so,
fucking
damn.
backstory.
I'm sorry.
I'm not asking you to apologize. I love your long
didn't
ass
know-
backstory.
I didn't know how long everyone else was making
Why-
theirs. I was like, well, they probably got like fucking 10, 20 pages, so I was like, I gotta
I-
at least make 10.
No.
I would prefer your backstory to be long than short. I love your backstory. It's great.
Thank you. I'm scared to see how you implement shit
Mhm.
with that. I don't like it, especially since we're going to cabarets.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
All right, stream, get out of here.
No,
Alright.
show me your notes real quick.
Mason, I'm
I
gonna
wanna
fight
see
you.